How are we doing, guys? Moose here, Season 1, Episode 14 of our West Ham United career mode. And we got a good episode for you here. Games against Chelsea and Everton leading up to next episode's Capital One Cup final. So this is going to be a huge episode. Obviously, you saw real quickly, but all of the fitness issues we're having right now with this incredible run of fixtures we have to face. So definitely a completely mixed up lineup compared to the last game. And we'll have to be completely mixed up again against Everton to account for all these fixtures. But that said, we go away to Stamford Bridge, obviously sitting 5th on 47 points against a tough Chelsea team. Obviously, they have some great players on the bench, Willian Torres, but they still have Mata, obviously, De Bruyne, because the rosters are from just before those players were transferred out. So they're still on Chelsea, and they're looking to make an impact for the Blues. That said, take a look at our lineup. We have this a pretty similar back four that we usually have. Noble and Diame still, but Downing's in the side. Nolan's looking to get out of his terrible run of form, and we have Cole up leading the line. Obviously, really missing Andy Carroll, but fitness issues certainly were a concern in this one. We didn't want to lose him to injury like we had missed him for much of the season. But that said, Chelsea got off to a bright start. Shirley plays the ball into Demobot. Adrian with the save and a sensational stop on Juan Mata's header. So a great double save from Adrian, and he was in fantastic form for this game. Shirley now trying to create something from the outside. Takes a just audacious shot from the edge of the box that has a ton of power, and Adrian has to palm around the crossbar. So another really good save. And Chelsea in the first 20 or so minutes were piling on the pressure. De Bruyne now finds Demba, has a shot, but pretty tame effort from outside, and Adrian makes a save. But we finally get a chance here. Diame plays an unbelievable through ball to Matt Jones. Looking latched onto it, takes a shot, saved by Schwarzer, but Nolan's got the header, and West Ham with a shock 1-0 lead in the 23rd minute on the headed goal from Kevin Nolan. So happy to be out of his tough run of form here with a great goal. The captain gets forward off the save. David Luiz loses him, and he finishes it off the rebound. So a beautiful finish from Kevin Nolan, and that led to a bit of sustained West Ham pressure. Just after that, Carlton Cole plays Kevin Nolan through again with a great chance here. Gets inside the penalty area, has a shot, and Schwarzer makes a save. The ball's unable to be cleared away. Noble shots blocked. Another poor turnover. Nolan with a second shot that's saved, and he has been all over the place. A couple of really good chances for Kevin Nolan. Throws the ball in, does Marky Noble after those strikes. Just trying to look for something. Finds Guy Demel, plays out wide to Stuart Downing. Tries to cross ball, and it's actually blocked. Comes in with a play. It's off the head of Carlton Cole, and Schwarzer is able to cover up. And with that, we actually went into halftime up 1-0 on the strength of the Kevin Nolan goal. And so pretty unbelievable here at Stamford Bridge. Definitely leaving the Chelsea fans in shock. But Willian sprays the ball wide to Shirley here in the 72nd minute. Cuts in, has a shot, and it's a good save from Adrian. But we cleared away just to the right back. Ivanovic comes in with a nice little bit of skill to get around a couple of players. Plays a pass to Willian. Eventually is knocked off of a couple men. And what happens here is you go to clear the ball. There's a loose ball, so I hit the B button. Looking to clear it, just hoof it away. Instead, Downing goes in for a slide tackle, takes out Andre Schürrle, who's not even the man with the ball. Bang, right there. I just wanted to hit B and clear it away off that first touch. He ended up taking a terrible touch, losing the ball, and Demba Ba steps up to the spot and puts it right down the middle, sends Adrian the wrong way, and Chelsea equalized, you might say unfairly. Obviously, it's a tough break. That's how the game goes, but definitely not as deserved as it might look. Mata, though, in the 88th minute, trying to create something here. Willian gets the ball out on the right side. Obviously, he came in as a substitute, just linking up with Mata really well. Plays the ball in a nice little bit of skill. Gets the ball into Michael Essien and plays it back to Mata. Chelsea just controlling beautifully. Mata here takes the ball on his weak foot. He should have done much better, but just puts it wide. Now 90th minute, trying to hold on here. Bertrand gets up the left wing. A nice little bit of skill, trying to get around Demel, who's marking him really well. Plays the ball inside to Ramirez. Plays it in. Eto'o, though, the ball goes over the top of Essien with the shot. It's stopped by Adrian. Eto'o latches onto the rebound for his 7th goal in stoppage time. Has put a dagger through West Ham hearts. I couldn't even watch the replay, and as you're going to see, we're going to play. I'm going to pause here. We're going to play the ball in, and that's literally going to be full time. And this match, giving up that goal in extra time was absolutely devastating. The players put in an unbelievable shift. Obviously, so many fatigue issues. Having to come to Stamford Bridge in the midst of this run of fixtures is just absolutely harsh. Adrian played one of the games of his life, and we much deserved to get at least a point from this. unbelievable that we weren't able to hold on. Obviously a tough penalty goal and then just a little rebound goal that Eto'o was able to finish. As you can see, Chelsea dominated possession as they're wont to do. We played them well on the counterattack, and we're really happy with the performance despite not being able to get the 3 points. Obviously would have liked to have done much better. Our passing accuracy was poor, 64%, really not good, but that was mainly due to the way we had to play the game. A lot of clears, which I think they call as passes. Jarvis actually wins man of the match for the way he played, and Kevin Noel with an 8.3, showing off that he still deserves to be in the side, especially against a team like Chelsea. He put in a really great performance. But with that said, we get into the second game of the episode, taking on Everton at Goodison Park. Away. Obviously the lineup really mixed up. Lacazette, Bradley, Tompkins, Carroll all coming back into the team as we sit fifth with Everton just 2 points behind us, breathing down our necks. So if they win, they would pass us up to take that fifth place position and knock us back into sixth. As they start Jelavic up front with some other great players such as Barkley, Pinar, Kevin Morales, some really offensive-minded players that could take advantage of us. Whereas we counter with Trippier back into the side on the right, Collison and Bradley, as well as Ravel Morris in the center of midfield. Lacazette and Vazte actually getting a run out up front just to give him a shot to prove that he can still be in the team. But that said, we get underway really quickly. Everton with a great ball through here to Ross Barkley. Gets around Tompkins, a great bit of skill there. Plays the ball towards the back post, and Pinar is able to get ahead on it past Raz Van Rat. Not really sure what he was doing there on the back post. And Pinar with his 13th goal of the season, which is pretty unbelievable. Pinar picking up 13 goals. He's really been a huge player for Everton clear this year. But Barkley now plays the ball through to Gibson here in the 22nd minute. Finds Jelavic, and Jelavic is able to finish it in the 22nd minute. And just like that, we're clearly on the wrong foot. So something defensively just isn't coming through for these boys. We've really seemed to struggle at the back of late. We've given up a lot of possession and not really played well. So we'll have to try and address that tactically. But Carroll with a great chance here. A good save from the header by Tim Howard as the ball is played in really nicely from Lacazette on the wing. Finds Andy Carroll in the center of the park, and it's a good save from the American Tim Howard. But Ravel Morrison, the English U21 player, gets in, plays the ball into Carroll, and he blasts a header past Tim Howard with a great finish in the 25th minute for Carroll's 10th league goal, which is pretty unbelievable considering the amount of time that he missed on injury. But he jumps higher than Barkley there. Obviously, Barkley's not really the guy you want marking an aerial threat like Andy Carroll, but it's a great finish, nothing Howard could do, and a really good goal. But now 44th minute, Andy Carroll plays a beautiful through ball that Lacazette's able to run to, tries to smash a shot, but Tim Howard does well to make the save. Carroll finds the rebound though, plays it back to Ravel Morris, who touches the ball inside and has a go from about 25 yards that Howard does really well to stop out of the bottom corner. You take a look at this, and Morrison just unleashes on his right foot. A great strike and a really good save from Tim Howard. But we continue here in extra time. Collison plays the ball into Andy Carroll, and it just goes over the top of the goal. You expect him to do much better from that kind of range. And with that, we head into halftime down 2-1, but definitely on the front foot. Some really good chances on the counterattack here as we play it again with Michael Bradley with a nice through ball to Ravel Morrison, who's well past the defense. He's got plenty of room, sees the run of Lacazette, plays the ball actually to the back post to Andy Carroll, and he's volleyed wide. Unbelievable from Carroll. Should have done better. 88th minute now. Kieran Trippier plays the ball up to Carroll himself, who's on a yellow card now. Plays it back to Kieran Trippier, looking for something in the center of the park. Stuart Downing comes out of nowhere with a flying header. Who would have expected Stuart Downing to come on as a substitute with this kind of impact in the 89th minute? Just comes out of nowhere with the header. Powers it right over the hands of Tim Howard. Nothing he could do on that bullet. And Trippier will pick up the assist as West Ham look to have snatched a point out of the jaws of defeat. And 2-2 is the final. So a point taken, thankfully, for West Ham. It's nice to at least get a point as we head into that cup final. But see, another example of we dominated in terms, we had more shots and shots on target, but possession-wise, 61% possession for Everton, which, to be fair, they're at home, and their passing actually is 88% compared to our 72, so that could have something to do with us giving possession away a little bit sloppily. But that said, really got to start playing better and controlling the ball if we want to have a chance to stop teams defensively and win offensively. But we get an offer from Wales that we're going to reject here. Really want to get the USL offer before we head into the World Cup. As we look at our our youth academy of a great star player. Looking there, Maloney looks to be fantastic. We also get a note that Carlton Cole wants to leave in the next transfer window, which will probably be fine by the time we get to that point. We're going to want to look to bring in a younger striker anyways. He's declining. And but that said, we'll see what we want to do there because we love Carlton Cole. He's been a great servant to the club. And that said, guys, hope you've enjoyed this episode, and we will see you in the Capital One Cup final. Leave a like, subscribe. We'll see you then.